Passed one all the way out near midfield. Herbert's trying to shove a man off there. Here's Pate. Trying to charge in against the defense, but got stopped. And dishes went off to Nick Bergen. Daniel Horn, who had 2 Fairfield goals, has scored 2 of 3 so far in this game. Hands behind the net to Colin Schwartz. And try to establish a position there on the right side. Gives it back. Horn fires one, went off the goalpost. Completely past Camp House. He didn't see it, and it'll come out of bounds along the near side. Fairfield picks up. Raquan Williams with the ball here. 5:45 left in this opening quarter, and a 3-0 lead for the Indians. Raquan Williams, his shot took a bounce over the net. And it'll go all the way over the fence, past the track. Fairfield with the ball again. That was Joshua Jansen who had it slashed out of his stick. And we'll see a substitution here. 2 of them for either team. As we had a flag there on that play. Didn't see that one. It was next to the net. And let's see. It doesn't look like anybody's in the penalty box. Maybe they haven't found anybody yet. I guess they're going to still play. Oh, that was all about is Joshua Jansen gave it back. Colin Schwartz gave it off. There's a shot from Horn. That's his position right there. Along the left side, fired it wide on Camp House. Good time in the attack again for Fairfield here. Corey Gross. Here's a shot. Rifled wide by Joshua Jansen. Quick pass to the middle. There's a shot over his shoulder there. It was Corey Gross. And went all the way out of bounds. Braves here need to pick it up, trying to get the ball out of this end. It's been down here for a good 3 minutes now. Corey Gross handed it off. Colin Schwartz. Now that's Horn. Inside, looking for Joshua Jansen, but couldn't get it to him there. Nick Bergen behind the Fairfield net. And tried a little nifty play there, but threw it past Camp House. Trying to come up from the side of that and throw it wide, and this one will finally go in the Braves' direction. So Talawanda here will have a chance to get some offensive time. Still looking for their first goal in this game. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. A 3-0 lead for Fairfield if you're just joining us. 3 early goals. We've had some time here without one for either team. Fairfield able to get it back. Braves couldn't play it forward. Colin Schwartz in, and he scores 5-0. And the junior attacker at 5'8", 125 makes it a 4-0 game. And Braves, you can call a timeout here. So not a good start for this Braves team right now. They'll take a timeout here. Down 4-0 to Fairfield. Daniel Horn, the juniors, had 2 goals for the Indians. As the Braves here trying to talk it over, head coach Brandon Bird trying to fire up his squad. They're hitting a slump in the season. Mentioned earlier, 1-5 in their last 6. And coming off that loss, they were outscored 19-2 at Walnut Hills on Monday, their first game since then. Looking ahead to Saturday for their trip to Cincinnati Hills, a 1 o'clock start. And a midweek game here at home. So the ball here will be placed right at midfield. Brecky will square off against Tyler Pop. Fairfield picks it up, another face-off win for them, and this will create some more offensive zone time. Raquan Williams, as he looks on as Buddy Brown subs off. Adam Sala now with the ball for Fairfield. Here's Horn. Pate got it. Pass up here. Too hot for Gillespie to handle. All the way back to midfield. And Fairfield will have to set up again. Gillespie gave one there. Raquan Williams had trouble with it. Down to Nicholas Horn. Horn made a fake there down the left side. Comes around to the center and fires one there. A weak shot in past Camphouse. 5-0 Fairfield early on in this first quarter.
Fairfield goal scored by Daniel Horn.
Yeah, a hat trick already for Daniel Horn. Well, one that beat Camphouse on the ground after it took a series of bounces before reaching the net. So it is already 5-0 Fairfield with 2:54 to go in the first quarter.
5-0.
Cody Brecky against Kamari Brown. A face-off win for Brown. Walks down the middle with it, right off the draw, and that shot went high over the net, but Camphouse able to stick it down. Pass there up the middle, missed the Braves. And here's a shove in front of goal. That's a great shot with a flag on the play from Pate Herbers. The pass came from Buddy Brown, and it's now a 6-0 game. We'll see what the flag was all about. I'm going to guess they're going to wave it off as Pate was shoved down before the shot. And he was able to get it past Camphouse anyway. So 2:37 left here in the first quarter. It's already 6-0 Fairfield as the rain starts to come down. The face-off in midfield. And another win from Brown. Brown passes it down low after some heavy defense from Lucas Snell. This is Pate Herbers behind the net. Nicholas Horn up for a new man. That's Brent Schilling, the junior. Back down for Horn. Winds up, fires that one wide on the ground. Well, out of bounds, back to Fairfield. Colin Schwartz, Pate Herbers. And Schwartz pass almost over the head there of Joshua Jansen, but he's able to catch it. Jansen will score off against Brecky. Gave it off our side, and this one will be scooped up by Camphouse near his net. Pass it to the near side, goes out of bounds as too hot to handle there for Jonathan Richter. So the Indians will scoop up the ball again. been the story of this game so far. Braves will try to do everything they can, but just turn it over a lot. A lot of bad passing, off target, overheads, on the ground sort of stuff. As Jonathan Richter here scoops up the ball off a turnover. Nobody to pass to, though, and can't catch the bouncing ball. And a good slash here by Pate Herbers knocks it off the near sideline. So Pate Herbers will give it back. This is Trent Cox. Nicholas Horn. Colin Schwartz, near side for Fairfield. Walks it up the right side. Hands it back for Cox. Daniel Horn thought about shooting that one. Braves get on it quickly, and they will cause a whistle here. Ball will go back to Fairfield. Braves get a little bit more aggressively defensively right now. Colin Schwartz. Up there, Richter got in there, and he played the ball up in the air. Now it's taken back. This is Cody Brecky, but his pass got blocked by a stick. And now back over center is Lucas Snell. Snell walks down, he's got some room. And on the side of fizzle back out here, Braves will let this clock expire as Snell gets the shot off before the quarter ends. But a nice save there by Jeremy Hatton, who hasn't had much action for Fairfield. So it's a 6-0 game. Fairfield leads it after one quarter here from Talawanda Field.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our official, Jeff, who helped a student in the parking lot change a tire before the game. We appreciate these random acts of kindness.
Good job, Jeff.
Back here for another quarter of action, as right off the face-off, a foul is called for a cross-check. This will be against Fairfield, I believe, as Kamari Brown will sit again, or no, never mind, it might be Brecky. Looks like it's Brecky who's taking a knee on the near sideline. Fairfield gets the ball. This is Colin Schwartz. Back out for Corey Gross. Came back to the near side. Shot from Schwartz on the ground and wide. And this one will come back to Fairfield. Corey Gross handed it off near side. Horn the shot, and a great save by Camphouse. Got down for it. This time wasn't beat 5-hole, and now they try to carry it up. I believe that was Lucas Snell who got shoved off, but a flag on the play. Well, the referees are going to conference about this one. The guilty party is Devin Pate Herbers. 5'11", 160 junior. So the penalty here against Pete Herbers on the knee there, and he will sit for a minute. So they will start at the 50 here. This is Lucas Snell. Braves here will have a chance offensively. Trying to get their first goal of the game. 6-0 lead for Fairfield. Cody Brecky back there. And this one trying to get it back to his man, but this was Raquan Williams. Back along the far side, Raquan Williams. Colin Shorts behind the net. 2 minutes in here, this quarter, tripped up from behind. They won't call it. Schwartz still again with a shot, he scores. Oh, what a play. 7-0 the score now. Beat Camp House top shelf after he got tripped, got up, and got past the defense to fire it home. Seen some pretty amazing goals here in this game so far. There's 9:55 to go here in the second. Cody Brecky lost the face-off. And this one back for the Braves, and they lose it again right off the draw. Corey Gross took it down the far side there. Joshua Jansen on it for Fairfield. Set up offensively again tonight. Pete Herbers to the far side. This is Corey Gross. Now Pete Herbers, Nicholas Horn, 3 goals in the game so far. Schwartz back for Gross. Dodged the defender there, carries it down the right side, trying to move to the middle, but denied. Good defense from Lucas Snell. And this one carried by the Indians, and that one fired wide. Joshua Jansen, the junior. So here's Camp House. He'll take it behind the net. Fires that one up to Lucas Snell, one of his defensemen. Snell tries to carry it up. Will go across midfield. And we'll give it to the near side. This is Brecky. Back for Snell. Fires one down near the net. Passed it front. Snell, the shot fired it wide. Had a wide open opportunity after a good pass there from Engersall. The Nectar behind the net. Passed one in front. Brecky the shot from an odd angle, and that one will come out of bounds on the near side. Braves to get it back though. back there. Braves trying to move forward with it. Snell for Talawanda. Lays it down behind the net. Centering pass there in front. Snell had a great position on it. The spin around shot, though, carried wide. Braves here with some pretty good offensive possession, though. This is the first that they've had in a long time. And the longest they've had. And there's a goal. Nice shot there.
Talawanda goal scored by Grady Holmes.
By Grady Holmes, who has had a lot of goals this season for Talawanda. Made a big impact on this team, and the Braves are now on the board at 7-1. So 7:22 to go here in this second quarter. Braves now on the scoreboard. There's another face-off here at center. Brent Schilling, as Fairfield wins another face-off. Schilling fired on the ground. That one gobbled up by the stick of Camphouse. Along the far side. Race here trying to carry it up midfield. There's a shove down on the play. Scooped up by Ingersoll, up in the air, went behind everybody and comes out the near side. Say this one will go Fairfield's direction. There's Jackson Miller trying to get that ball on the midfield area for Talawanda, as there's another goal from Fairfield. This is Daniel Horn. 4 in the game for Horn, matches his jersey number, and it's 8-1.
Fairfield goal scored by Daniel Horn.
So Fairfield gets to tally back after the Braves scored their first of the game. It's another face-off here because Kamari Brown will go up against Brecky again. This one given back, and Fairfield wins it again. That was out of the reach, and Jackson Miller gobbled up by Nick Bergen. Fairfield cycling in some new players here, and Cody Brecky will carry this one with plenty of room down the left side. Handed this one off. Hector trying to come down. He fired his shot and scores. Beg your pardon, that was actually Tommy Winkler along the far side. And that's the second goal of the game for Talawanda. 8-2 now your score with 5:59 to go until halftime. Let's face off after the Talawanda goal. Brecky able to play this one ahead. They were trying to angle off the Fairfield player there, but the Indians able to get it back deep in the Talawanda end. There's a good slash, though. That was from Eddie Ingersoll, able to at least get it on net. There's some good play here from the Braves. Ball is lost there by Joshua Jansen, scooped up by Brecky. Jansen still down, and they'll blow the whistle. As Brecky collided with him, going for the ball there. No penalties will be called, but Jansen down. Training staff out to get him up. This is still discussed with Jansen, and looks like they're going to take him out. They'll be sitting for a little bit of a break as Kamari Brown will replace him on defense for Fairfield. 8-2 game with 5:37 to go here in this second quarter. So Braves here after the injury will get another chance offensively. Grady Holmes gave it off for Lucas Snell. Comes down the middle with it. Going against Brown, near side. There's a shot, and that one with a good save by Hatton. Able to hug the post there and get it off the near side from Brecky. Fairfield able to get it up to the Talawanda end of the field. This is Colin Schwartz. Near side, in front, up and an opportunity and another goal. Joshua Jansen just off the injury and able to come back and score another one, so I don't think he's that hurt.
Scored by Joshua Jansen.
Makes it a 9-2 game with 5 minutes left here in this first half. So Cody Brecky against Kamari Brown. That one got off. This is Lucas Snell trying to carry down. And he got stopped on his way in. Nick Bergen takes it back with speed for Fairfield. Near side, this is Horn. Got past the defender there. Horn still in. Nice play. Got the shot off and is able to put it in. Didn't even look on that one and somehow snuck it past the right leg of Camphouse. 10-2 Fairfield with 4:34 left in this first half. Fifth goal of the game for Nicholas Horn. Braves here still fighting though. They haven't given up yet, which is a good sign to see. Still playing hard. Another face-off win, as this is Kamari Brown. Gave it off. Horn looking for another goal. His next one would make it 6. And he hands it off to number 6, Devin Herbers. Colin Schwartz. Back for Gillespie. Williams for Sela. Sela got past and shoves in front of the net, and that one knocked away by Camphouse. Pate Herbers had it. Pate Herbers still with the ball. Down the far side. Passes this one up. Colin Schwartz. To the near side for Raquan Williams. Williams down low. That's Daniel Horn. Now Pate Herbers behind the Talawanda net. Pate Herbers, nice play there. Trying to trick Camphouse. Bounce it off the ground and wide. Pass in front of the net. And that one gobbled up by Lucas Snell as Horn was looking for a feed in front. Lucas down the middle of the field. He's got some speed and some numbers. Stops there, pass it wide to Brecky, and that comes out of bounds, and Fairfield gets it back. Good opportunity there for the Braves, but Lucas Snell not able to finish it off. And a wide pass. So up from the out-of-bounds line is Raquan Williams. Pass one off there to David Gillespie. Back for Adam Sela. Colin Schwartz behind the net. Pete Herbers. Give it right back for Schwartz. In front, Pete Herbers. Couldn't grab it there, and the Braves able to scoop it up and take it back down. Grady Holmes took it down the field for the Braves. Hands it off. Nate Hector, the junior, behind the net. Tom Winkler. That pass went off a stick, looking behind the net, but this is going to come out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Talawanda's ball. That was Connor Owens, the sophomore, defending for Fairfield behind the net. Eddie Ingersoll plays it to Brecky. Trying to move in there. Pass one up for Lucas Snell. Snell was shoved off. Moves down the middle. Lucas Snell. The shot bounced just in front of the net and went over it. And back behind. The Rays are able to get this one back. .140 left in the second quarter till halftime in a 10-2 game. Rays trying to carry towards the net. That one knocked away. Saylor trying to pick it up, take it back. There's a shot, a goal from Lucas Snell on the turnover on the near side. The Braves now with a 10-3 deficit, but they put some points up on the board, or getting some more offensive possession time against Fairfield. Well, that's good. And a reward there for a turnover goal is Lucas Snell right there to pick it up on a good grab and put it top shelf against Hatton, who's given up 3 tonight. .26 to go here in this second. Say a false start against Fairfield here on the face-off. So Brecky sprinted away from the ball. Will go back to grab it. Winkler carried it down far side. Pass in front. Winkler behind the back, trying to make the play there. No look, but shot it about 2 inches wide down the right side. Brecky here near side. Passes one up for Lucas Snell. Snell carried that one. We get a whistle here. Referee pointed to the press box, and I wonder if the Braves here called a timeout. They did. So they will call a timeout here, down 10-3 as we near the later stages here of this first half. JV baseball team still playing, so are the JV softball team. You can see the softball team right now is winning 5-4 over Mount Healthy. The baseball scoreboard, though, is not on, so we cannot see the score of that game. 10-3 score in this game in favor of Fairfield, who still is looking for their first win this season. They have a good chance to pick it up here against this Braves team that comes into this one with a record overall of 2-6. Fairfield team played last night at Oak Hill, so they are coming off back-to-backs too. Pretty energetic game for them despite playing last night. Cody Brecky trying to make a move on Gallo. That pass in front just missed Ingersoll. And that was Hatton who almost put it in his own net off the bounce. Trent Cox up the middle, went behind his man, and the Braves will get this one back. Brecky to the far side. Winkler missed the pass. Gets it back though. As Gallo there with the nice stick check. Braves trying to outrun it out of bounds. They're going to reward it to Talawanda. Joshua Jansen was just kind of barely going over there, and it looks like the Braves were first out of bounds, but they're going to say it deflected off a stick. That's why it's going the other way. So I guess the Braves will get it regardless here. Lucas Snell. Got slashed there, went down after the play from Jansen. They won't call that. There's a shot fired wide. And the Braves will get this one back. There's no more balls left there along the far sideline, so Brecky's going to have to search for one. Has to pick one up that went in the drain. Brecky centering pass in front of multiple people coming down, and that will be the final attempt here to get a goal in this first half. We have reached halftime to score Fairfield 10, Talawanda 3. Thanks for watching on Brave TV. Patrick Eschen back with you here for some action to begin the second half. In a 10-3 game that is led by Fairfield. Braves, though, kind of beat the Indians in the last part of that first half. Nicholas Horn with the ball. Centering pass in front, and they score just 11 seconds in as Trent Cox. His first goal of the game on the pass from Nicholas Horn.
Goal scored by Trent Cox.
We will see another face-off here at midfield. And this one was given up. I guess a false start is what they called out the face-off, as Braves will play this one back down the field. This is Brecky with the ball. Far side there for Nate Hector. Hector. That's it here, trying to run it down the far side. Passes down low. Brecky trying to carry it. Fire the shot wide left of the net. Yeah, slow it roll all the way down. And out of bounds. Pass up here, Tom Winkler. Down the left side, ripped one there. That one took a weird deflection, comes back towards the near side. And Fairfield will beat this one out and will get the ball back as Dominic Gallo got the ball. Trent Cox with it. Fired up the middle. This is Joshua Jansen. Circle back around. Handed one back. There's a shot that went wide. That one came from Nicholas Horn. Another one. As we're continuing to maybe get a little bit more sprinkles here at the field. Second time that has happened tonight. The first time really didn't accumulate to much. Daniel Horn in the middle. That's a shot over the net from Jansen. Jansen again trying to get the centering pass in front. Scooped up here by Nate Hector. Dodges the slash from Schwartz, and Hector with some room down the right side. Lets it up there and passes one down low for Brecky. This is a pass. Grady Holmes got checked off there, and Fairfield able to come away with this one. Pace is picked up here. Pass up ahead. Colin Schwartz shoved off there and picked up by the Braves. Right to midfield. It's Tom Winkler. 11-3 the score with 8:40 left in this third quarter. Glad you're with us tonight. Some lacrosse action here on Brave TV. Lucas Snell. There's a shot. Nice save there. Went off Hatton's leg. Able to close both legs on it. Snell again. Fire that one. And that one bounced wide. On target, but took a bounce last second. Braves will scoop up another one. This one comes back up. Winkler lost it though, gave it up behind him. And Braves still trying to get it back. Winkler will get it. And carries it here down the near side. Excuse me, that was Holmes rather. Now Lucas Snell. Spin around move, another shot. And one out of bounds. Stops the clock with 7:45 left here in the third quarter. Braves lose it there on the inbound. There's a shot, and that one took a weird deflection, went off the post. Good save by Hatton, and now a big pile here in front of the net. As the Talawanda player was down on that one, and they are going to blow it dead, pick everybody up, and give the ball to Fairfield. Dominic Gallo down the right side for the Indians. Pass there up through the middle. Got blocked down, and this will be taken back by the Indians. We got the possession, Zach Hoop, the junior. Hoop dishes off. Nicholas Horn back for Hoop in front. There's a great save from Camphouse. Went off his arm. And then back up the field is Lucas Snell, who has some room. Over the 50. Nick Bergen shoved him off. Snell regains control, gets his balance, fires a shot but wide, trying to go coast to coast on the goal there, but the Braves are going to get this one back for some offensive possession. Winkler trying to get some position in front. Spun away there. Winkler, a bad angle shot though, was fired wide, about a foot left. Six and a half to go in the third. Frecky far side, he gave it up. Here's Grady Holmes. Down through the center, had a wide open shot, but went over the net. Chance though for the Braves, who have fired a lot of shots wide here in this last few minutes of this offensive sequence. Nate Hector fired one across. Winkler wasn't ready for it, but he picks it up. Passes down low, looking for Brecky. Off the ground, that one was scooped up, but the Braves will lose it after slash, but they're going to say this one goes back to Talawanda. As Newkirk was trying to chase it down for Fairfield. Brecky passes up. Nate Hector goes across. Back down low, fired across, and this one was not able to be caught, but now it is, and that shot, nice save by Hatton. The opportunity from Holmes. Nate Hector. They work it behind the net as the rain here begins to start coming down a little bit more heavy. Fans getting out their raincoats now. This is Snell. Fired that one, took a hard bounce into the ground, went about 20 feet up in the air over the net. And stops the clock with 5:02 to go in the third. Fairfield will get the ball back. And an 11-3 game so far, but the Braves have controlled the ball for most of the second half, which is a good sign. Nick Bergen down the right side for Fairfield. Bergen trying to spin around there. dished it off far side, and this one not able to be scooped up there by Corey Gross, the freshman. Braves here trying to play rough, and the Gross gets it back as the rain now becoming steady. Corey Gross, that shot fired wide, and this one will take a bounce up into the near side. Colin Schwartz gave it up. This is Bergen. Now Pate Herberts. Who's at the 30, and there's a shot, they fired it in. Up from the outside, got it past Camphouse again. Joshua Jansen, the goal scorer, makes it a 9-point deficit now with a 12-3 game. .406 left here in quarter number 3. Markey lost a draw to Buddy Brown. Adam Sela to Raquan Williams. And to the near side, David Gillespie. Gillespie circles in the slot, and that one, an absolute bullet past Camphouse on the ground.
Fairfield goal scored by Griffin Meyer.
Biggest lead now of the day for Fairfield at 13-3, 10 points. On the face-off here at center. Markey had it in his feet. Fairfield able to take it back as Buddy Brown was on it. And he fired a shot, but that one took a weird bounce. Camphouse Solo made the save, went down for it, and Lucas Snell will try to carry this one for the Braves. Be able to get past Adam Sela. Snell got it down the right side. Snell still with the ball. To the near side for Tommy Winkler. And then this one will come down the far side out of bounds after it took a deflection. Picked up here by Raquan Williams. As the rain continues to fall, we got 2 flags here on the play. As Fairfield still controls the ball, so this will be against Talawanda. Adam Sela try to carry it down low, and a 3rd flag comes in as a collision happened in the slot. Actually, we have 4 flags. There's one near the 50, 2 kind of in the middle of the zone there, and then one on the far side closer to the net. So 4 possible penalties will come out of this play. Have to see what they call out of this one. Saw the collision there in midfield. They got the 3rd flag, but not the first one and the last one. Right now, getting heavy.
Bye. What? What? What?
So it looks like we're still trying to sort out the flag situation, and now the rain becoming more of a factor. Referee's still trying to talk here, and maybe taking a knee right there on the sideline. Still trying to figure it out. It looks like it's Will Hawkins for the Braves. And Brecky also takes a knee.
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you?
And maybe Nate Hector will too. Looks like they're going to make him take one too. So
Challenge.
3 penalties on that play, all against the Braves, who only have 6 players out there right now. Against Talawanda's 9.
Here we go,
Catch
Braves!
how long these penalties are going to be, though. Ball down there along the right side. They're going to pick one up and just chuck one
I guess it is 3.
to midfield, it looks like. Maybe the 45. That's where it'll start. Nick Bergen for Fairfield. Offensive time here. Horn had it for a second, gets it back from Schwartz, although that pass never connected. Back here for Schwartz, far side. Made the centering pass to Bergen, but it went over his head.
Woo!
And out the near side.
go,
Good defense by the
Braves!
Braves, who are down 3 men right now.
Kill it! Kill it!
Nick Bergen. This is Jackson Millergrove for Talawanda, trying to advance it up. And that one was turned over. Here's Horn, dropped it back to his man. Shot on the ground wide.
Yeah!
Devin
Way to
Payne
go,
Rivers.
Relay!
2:10 and counting to go in this third quarter, 13-3. Shot fired wide there.
Good job, Braves!
Still raining pretty heavily here at the field this evening. Ball picked up out of bounds from Colin Schwartz. Nicholas Horn fired that one, got it past campouts. 14-3, and Nicholas Horn now is 6.
Goal scored by Daniel Horn.
All right, let's get this, Braves! Wait.
Yeah, Logan. He's the quarterback. I know Logan. He was also my phone. Oh, I thought you
See another face-off here
No, I meant. Yeah, he was good.
at the center dot.
It's supposed to snow overnight.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. On Friday's game, on Saturday.
Brecky trying to chase after it.
It's supposed to be like 65 degrees on Friday.
And a flag here upcoming as it's taken down the far end. Might be on Fairfield though, as Talawanda had the ball when it was called. They're going to say it's a cross check for a minute. And this one will be, looks like against Fairfield, and Joshua Jansen has had a good share of goals on his own in this game.
They all have to take a knee. If they all have to take a knee, it's
1:36 to go here in quarter number 3.
I'm gonna want. Oh, they're definitely sitting on the bleacher.
As the rain comes down the hardest it has so far.
But like with one of these little couches.
A little windy too.
Hi.
Braves here still playing offensively.
Nope. I lose the ball every single time it moves.
Tom Winkler.
Start a girls lacrosse team.
Lucas Snell looking there, far side, picked up by Grady
I was really
Holmes.
excited though. I was too. There's like 4 people. This is gonna be so fun.
Back for Winkler, and he played that one through, looking for a pass. Scooped up though by Hatton.
Got ball!
We had like.
Rain here continues to pour. Raquan Williams tried to carry this
All
one
right,
up.
wait! Let's go!
But couldn't
Let's
grab
go,
it there.
Braves!
As the shot came in, Hatton the save.
Stop ball!
Rebound picked up.
all soccer season.
Andrew Newkirk has the ball for Fairfield. Passed along the far side, looking for Daniel Horn, but
Are they quitting?
went out of bounds.
Those guys are grabbing this stuff. They're not. Yeah, why is their back inside? They're underneath the
Lucas Snell for the Braves. Near side. There's a shot. Good save from Hatton.
Hi, Colson.
Hatton will get it back to the near side. This is Dominic Gallo. Gallo for Colin Schwartz. Flag thrown there as Snell trying to chase him down.
Oh, I thought he was going to fall.
Schwartz will circle all the way back. Pass one for Pate Herberts. 1 to go in the third quarter, and there's the end of it. 14-3, Fairfield over Talawanda right now, and a rainy night here at Talawanda. The fourth quarter is next.
Just save for another? No. Come to us, Sam.
Yes. Is it what? Yeah, some.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you might hear the offensive. The other team had, I heard them call out Army or Air Force, and they had set up certain picks, and this guy goes there and that guy goes there. But a lot of times they just kind of wing it.
So it's mostly instinct.
Yeah. Plus play.
See, I couldn't do that. I would hate to memorize those.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. No, because I yell really loudly.
Just a little, eh?
Should we start cheering?
Let's go, Braves!
Go, Lucas! He was standing right there. I was like, oh no. Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
This is Corey Gross, freshman for Fairfield, as the festivities get underway. As the rain begins to subside a little bit, that's a good sign.
Oh, the quarter. Oh, okay. I was like, they switched directions.
Colin Schwartz. Up to the slot, they got it to Nick Bergen, who waited there, and then fired that one wide. Might have gotten a piece of it, was Camp House.
They switch at half. They switch at halftime. Yeah.
Oh,
Every quarter.
that's interesting.
11:15 left, quarter number 4. Still a man advantage here for Fairfield as
Soccer.
Miller Gross sits out for the Braves.
And I always screw up. I'm like, so it's like, how am I supposed to remember that for 8 minutes? And then forget
Down the lane is Snell. Playing it down low. Open shot here, and they ripped it wide. That was Engersall.
Let's go, Benny!
No, how far is, what's the
Ball here along the far end. And that pass there didn't quite get in. Well, here's a look at the rain right now. That is a lot. Coming down at a pretty fast pace. Kind of hard to play in this weather, especially in a 14-3 game. And that shot goes wide of Camp House from Devin Pate Herbers. Some fans have gotten creative here. They have parked on the grass outside the fence. Their headlights are on. They're sitting in their car watching the game. That's funny. I've never seen that. Nick Bergen for Fairfield. Fortunately, I jinxed the rain as I'm getting heat in the press box right now. As they said it was subsiding, and now it's come back harder than ever. Winkler shoved down. We're going to flag on that near sideline.
Way to go, Eli!
And he is shaken up and mad.
We got Lucas!
A lot of rain coming down right now. And the baseball and softball games have ended.
Except he was just, getting back in the game.
9:18 to go in the fourth.
Games in the rain are fun though. We played at Bishop something.
Down the far side.
Yeah. And it was pouring. And our shorts, are there shorts or something?
Lucas Snell. Near side. Here's a shot. Grady Holmes looking for that one, but ripped it wide. It's been a storyline tonight in this game. Too many shots have been fired away from the goal.
I mean, like both teams,
Rays aren't really hitting the net on their opportunities, which have been pretty good here in this second half. That ball trickles in on Hatton.
Step up!
Taken back by his teammate, Buddy Brown. Far side for Dominic Gallo. All the way across. That one went behind Colin Schwartz and guns out of bounds. And
Here we
we'll
go, Brian!
Direction with 8:13 to go.
That's it, Braves. Way to go!
Nicholas Boyd. Threw that one over the head. Tom Winkler who outran it, but this will go to Fairfield's direction. Fairfield trying to come up with it. Back in the offensive end, David Gillespie. Passes one to the near side, Raquan Williams. Takes it all the way across.
Watch 20!
Williams in front of the net. Good shot. Went up in the air from Gillespie. Fairfield gets it back. Trying to shove him off, though. That's Sela, who shot it on the ground wide left.
That stuff sucks.
Zach Hope got the ball out of bounds from Fairfield. Fired that
Way to
one
go,
off the
Braves!
Camp House, who made the save with his leg. And Lucas Snell will carry this one down for the Braves. Snell with a good job there to stay on his feet. He was sandwiched between two Fairfield players for about 20 yards. Took it down. There's a shot and a great save. Rebound in front of the net. They're trying to bat it down out of the air. And still played toward the net. Trickled there, on the ground. That's Hatton trying to get a stick on it, but he couldn't. Braves able to get it back. Hatton out of the goal. And a pass in front, Miss Brecky.
Ball!
Hit there, and we get a flag. Connor Owens is trying to go ahead of that one. Now he's shaking up behind the play. It's going to be a Talawanda. Raquan Williams carries it over the line, and Connor Owens, the defenseman, down for Fairfield. Medical staff will attend to him as he ran into a little collision there, trying to go after the ball.
Yeah, because you're wearing the right kind of pants.
Let's get my tax return.
6:03 to go in this fourth quarter, a 14-3 game.
What is going on? Injury of some sort.
No.
Really?
Connor Owens will come up here for Fairfield, so he'll have to come out of the game.
It's so hot.
Rain picking up again as Brandon Dawson, the sophomore, will make his first appearance in this one for the Indians.
Whatever it is outside the church, it's usually 10 degrees hotter. It like burns your feet.
Grass is actually cooler than air temperature.
What?
Grass is cooler than air temperature.
I just know the turf would get so hot.
There's a shot to goal.
Must be brutal.
It's terrible.
Raquan Williams had it
It just like burns through your feet.
in front of the net.
Goal scored by Raquan
Makes
Williams.
it a 15-3 game with 5:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Gymnastics outside. Grass. That's what grass is for.
Just hasn't been the Braves' day today, and
I might get a round off.
coming off some losses recently, if they drop this one, which is likely going to happen, will be 1-6 in their last 7.
Braves!
All scooped up here by Fairfield. After the face-off, been a common theme tonight as well.
Yeah.
Adam Sela has it for the Idiots. Far end gave it back to Corey Gross. Trying to move down the middle. Got denied. And back for
Why
Sela.
did they throw the flag but then not
Who
do
shot that one on Camphouse. Made a nice save on it. Ball came up in the air. He caught it. Have a flag though behind the play, and this is going to be against the Braves.
If they maintain.
Some of it is a lot.
It'll be on Tommy Winkler. So he will sit for an infraction that occurred behind the play, and
Okay, so
this will be
for offsides,
Zach Hoop
come down here and
for Fairfield.
Well, it's,
right for offside.
I didn't realize
Corey Gross
I thought it was just
up for Nick Bergen.
Oh wait,
would result in change it. Yeah, but he's out.
Corey Gross, far side.
Yeah.
Sela thought about the shot. There's one that's ripped in the net. Nick Bergen.
Fairfield goal scored by Nick Bergen.
He has a multi-goal game again. There's lots of Indians who scored multiple tallies tonight. In a 16-3 game, 3:42 to go in this fourth quarter. And a tough one for the Braves tonight.
Let's go, Braves!
Another face-off here. Changing possession, but Fairfield will pick this one up. It's taken home by Talawanda defensively. They make a nice job to shove him off the ball. Popto picks it up. Fires to the near side. This one is picked up by Zach Hoop.
Is it like coffee aggressive?
There's it down the near side.
So you just gotta be
Hoop
smart.
side of the net, trying to make
Way
a
to
move
go,
in, but can't.
Braves!
And it is taken back here by Talawanda, trying to move it up the field.
Stick?
yeah.
This way, I think
That's so neat.
So I told
If I
him
got hit with a stick, I'm hitting him back.
anything about lacrosse.
David Gillespie, far side.
I ran out. I think they can only hit you.
Passes one.
In the first game,
Nicholas Boyd, near side, and that was Raquan Williams. Who missed it out of bounds for Fairfield with 2:24 to go in this fourth quarter.
helmet, and that's too
Here we go, Braves!
And if you don't really know if you're going to play, maybe don't That's $1,000 and everything else. And he goes, yeah, but mom, they do.
Oh, is it expensive? Is it like hockey expensive? It seems like.
Way to go, Braves!
I was just being cheap. I mean, I didn't
Pay for the ice.
Oh,
know that it was okay.
Like,
Lucas
like,
Snell
Like, are sticks
down the middle for the Braves.
Sticks are like hockey sticks.
He's had a lot of good carrying of the ball tonight. Hands it off. Grady Holmes. Charging his way in. Shoved down, though, after the play. There was a whistle beforehand. A flag comes in after that as Williams gave him a nice tag from behind. It looks like that flag they got picked up, but this might be against Lucas Snell, possibly. Oh, nobody's taking a knee now. Brent Schilling. 1:20 left.
Indoor soccer? Is like that?
Down the middle. Fire that one. Camphouse the save.
Way to go!
Braves will
Regular soccer,
try here for a
until a stop
final offensive possession.
play, and it has to be your possession. Unless the other team is subbing, then
And a breakaway opportunity here. This is Grady Holmes in all alone, and he will score.
Way to go, Braves!
Grady Holmes scored the goal for the Braves on a nice attempt. Went down before the shot, able to get this one past Hatton. And Grady Holmes
Scored by Grady Holmes.
makes it a 16-4 game. 33 seconds left here in quarter number 4.
He's a freshman. No, Ben Howard's a freshman. No, Will. Oh, yes, Will's a senior, right. The first two are. I don't know who that is. That's a, he's a senior. Yep. He's a sophomore.
Moving on.
Ricky takes a draw.
Where is he going to school again?
Corey Gross for Fairfield.
It's not very far. In the Quad Cities. It's 6.5 hours. Oh, like the. It's on
3 to go. Fairfield will just gobble this one up, and the game is over.
Davenport,
Fairfield Indians pick up their first win of the season tonight with a 16-4 beating of the Talawanda Braves.
a few weeks ago.
And will now have their first win of the season. Get it on the road here in Oxford. Braves record falls to 2-7 on the season. Now 1-6 in their last 7 and have a 3-game losing streak. The next game Saturday at Cincinnati Hills. For the rest of our Brave TV crew, my name is Patrick Eschen, saying so long and good night here from Talawanda High School in Oxford, Ohio. 16-4, your final. Thanks for watching here on Brave TV.
Well, you did no trouble.
Well, I mean the way I answered.
Right. Yeah, anyway, they brought in